Hi, and welcome to my YouTube channel, a safe space for women in menopause looking for answers, fast relief, community support, and a whole slew of resources to help you on this journey, because you're certainly not alone. I'm Kimberly Cort, owner, founder, and visionary for MenoThrive. And my goal and my passion is to empower women through awareness, because you can't win if you don't know what you're up against. In short, my mission is to use my pain as a springboard to help you on this journey. MenoThrive is me stepping out of my comfort zone and sharing what I've learned throughout my 20-plus year journey through menopause. Yes, I'm that old. To help you avoid many of those challenges. My desire is to help women truly enjoy life after 40, 50, and beyond, and hopefully change your lives for the better. MenoThrive is dedicated to helping women in menopause overcome the challenges of hormonal imbalance and their potential devastating effects if gone untreated or unchecked. But it's also for those who love, support, and share space with us, because they need to know and understand what we deal with and how to provide that support. MenoThrive fosters empowerment through awareness and symptom remediation, with a mission to empower women and the people who love us to not just get through menopause, but to truly thrive. Now I'm going to hit you with a little scripture. In Haggai 2:9, even God shares his intent for our latter years to be greater than our former years, and he promised us peace and prosperity in the midst of those years. He also promised to restore years to us that we may feel were lost. Now, I know firsthand that the need is real, and I'm going to share a couple of things about me personally which have given me a passion for this mission. Women in midlife ages 40 to 59 have the highest rates of depression of any age group, and that's according to the CDC. Suicide rates for women aged 45 to 64 have also increased by nearly 60% since the year 2000. That's also according to the CDC. Hormonal fluctuations can worsen depression, anxiety, and even suicidal thoughts. A 2018 study found women with severe menopausal symptoms were more than twice as likely to report suicidal ideation. Untreated symptoms can strain relationships, reduce quality of life, and lead to social withdrawal. 60% of working women say menopause symptoms affect their work and relationships. And I'm no longer ashamed to say I've been there. The anxiety, the depression, the suicidal ideations. In fact, I had a full-blown plan to take myself out, but God sent help in the form of my best friend, and it was only through her love, immediate intense prayer, and intervention that I'm here today. So shout out to Ruby. Had I known what was happening to me in perimenopause, and had I had access to a supportive community, or had trusted resources been made available to me, I could have avoided a lot of torment, pain, and suffering from just the mental challenges and setbacks. To the world, I was fine. They even looked to me to support them through their crises, because I'd learned to put on the mask that so many of us, especially women, have learned to put on for the world. Nobody had a clue. Up to 85% of menopausal women experience symptoms like hot flashes, night sweats, insomnia, mood swings, and the list goes on and on. But there are actually 34 symptoms related to menopause. I learned vertigo is one of them, and mine landed me in an ambulance, throwing up all the way to the hospital, only to find out all I really needed was hydration, Advil, and rest. In that moment, I literally thought I was dying, getting ready to be taken to the king himself that day. Hormonal imbalance and its devastating effects are no joke, as many women can attest. And we as a society need to tear down many of those stigmas attached to it and just learn how to support the women in our lives. Because as the statistics I just quoted show, it can be a difference between life and death. Menopause, like birth, death, and taxes, is inevitable. Over 1.3 million women enter menopause each year in the U.S. Globally, over 1 billion women will be in menopause by 2025, and that was according to the World Health Organization. And as you know, we're already halfway through 2025. So if you're blessed enough to reach this stage in life, chances are you'll experience some of these symptoms yourself. Menopause isn't just a women's issue. It's a family, workplace, and community issue. and untreated symptoms ripple out, affecting relationships, productivity, and mental health. And shout out to my husband and the men and loved ones surviving women surviving menopause, because I, having been born to an almost 46-year-old woman myself who was in perimenopause, I felt your pain, but help is here. I do this work because I don't want any woman to suffer in silence like I had to. That's really a key driver for me starting MenoThrive. Too many of us put on a brave face and just keep going in silence. But Revelation 12:11 tells us we overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. So I hope my story encourages you today. And for the foreseeable future, I'll be sharing tips on how to thrive through menopause and how to support someone who's going through it. If any of this resonates with you or someone you love, please like, comment, share this video. In fact, I need to hear from you, so don't sleep on this. If you're going through this right now, you are not alone, and there is help. If you'd like more information, just click the link in the description or drop a me in the comments, and I'll send you a link to my free ebook, 7 Quick Wins to Manage Menopause Symptoms, where I share tips, recipes, remedies, and real solutions for menopause symptoms that help you thrive during menopause. After all, life is worth living. So why pause when you can thrive?